I can tell you this: I don't remember anything from your side, besides you
Uh,
getting absolutely
if I
barely.
remember correctly, I started off because that's what Richard told me to do. With I believe I just went straight to the fight because that's all I remember.
Fair
I
enough.
went sh- I went straight to the fight after I talked to someone. Who did I talk to? No clue. Uh, After the fight, everyone who was partying or out adventuring, which was nobody, Nix and Finmire and Blur, realized that they're hurt and should probably go back for the other one party member or multiple. At this time, they knew everyone else was okay. Uh, and then they went looking for me. They went to Skyla's or my brother's, and then they went to I believe Kanabo's, seeing that no one was there. Then Finmire led them to me, found me, healed me. I explained the situation with Aspen. We're gonna go to the funeral at some point. And then nobody and Finmire were gonna go look around town, and they just went everywhere we went to. And Aspen showed up as a ghost. I plucked a scale out of a black dragon, and then Rich or Nyx tried to heal it and regrow it, which didn't work. And then we went to a magic shop, and Nyx also saw a druid meeting at some point tonight. And we went to the magic shop to find out information about Nyx's family, which we got a little bit, quite a bit actually, and that was it, I believe.
Yep. Well, for now, we will start with both Nobody and Finman, as you two have made it to Twilight Shop.
Knock, motherfucker.
This is where I get tea ingredients.
Also noted
Oh,
the guy
cool.
who blood
I see.
the mist.
Well, should we go say hello? He will kind of open the door.
Alright.
I don't know if it's a push or a pull, but whichever the case, he will open it and gesture for Finmire to enter.
I walk in.
Alright. Kind of
I
push it
follow
open,
him
and you
behind.
can hear a bell ring. Well, as you enter, you can see the flower woman walking around her shop, currently watering each of her plants.
I don't think I've seen a flower person. At least not.
She's over there.
After looking at her for a little bit, she begins to back away before rushing and snapping your neck.
Bracken moment.
But doesn't seem like she has noticed you all.
I stopped staring at her
Alright.
for our safety. No, I guess I will walk up to the plant person.
Kind of walk up.
Hello.
She glances towards you. And you can kind of tell it takes her a moment to recognize that you're a person. Or she kind of just stares for a moment. Oh, you're speaking to me.
On occasion, I do that to people.
You kind of see as she more glances past you, kind of just looking up a little bit. We're gonna just, can I help you?
Oh, my friend here said you sell tea.
Parts to make tea.
She looks.
Oh, parts to make tea. My apologies.
And you can tell she instantly seems like a bit more confident as she just perks up. Oh yes, would you like to buy some while you're here? She's speaking to you for now.
Oh, yeah.
Very well. Kind of turns and begins to pick up some shears before stopping. Usual, or would you like something new?
Some new.
I'll make sure to do you proud.
Eh.
As she turns and begins to snip away at all kinds of plants. One of them only momentarily moving to see like it wants to try and eat her, but she quickly snips off one of its vines and steps away from it. Or it kind of just sits there with its flower open in a more of a mouth-like way, just leaning over where she was. But
Get it off with the tea how we really want a tea. Make
after snipping away at a few plants, she sets them all into a bag and waits behind the counter for the two of you.
I guess we walk up to the counter.
You tell her she's kind of just mumbling to herself for a second. That'll be 30 gold.
payments, payments, payments. Tink, 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 tink. Tink. Money. Money from Tank. Tank money. Money Tank.
Get the money out of Tank and quickly set it up on their counter. She slides it back towards you, for taking it and dropping it off behind the counter. I guess I should introduce myself.
Oh. I probably should have, as well, I guess.
I am Tri-Light, and this is my shop.
Ah, well, I am nobody. And, I am currently, well, kind of, traveling with, this man's group.
I'm always told that I shouldn't worry about nobody. So I think we'll get along just fine.
That's the first time she hasn't reacted with violence.
Well, clearly she's been told she shouldn't worry about nobody. I don't think that's what that's supposed to mean, but that works for me, I guess.
Well, what would it mean?
That's a good question. I wouldn't actually know.
Well, then it clearly is talking about you.
Maybe.
That was probably not a good time to mention you chose your name all of a week ago when you woke up without any memories.
Actually, would you happen to have anything that, what would it be? Any plants or anything that have to do with memory?
I think I have something, but I don't know if it helps with memories.
I'm not trying to forget anything.
Kind of just shuffles into the back door, coming out with a small flower. Allow me to see if I can't find an image of these.
A flower called Forget-Me-Not.
Correct.
Is it from that one game?
No, it is an actual.
Or Forget-Me-Not's used in different games?
It is an actual.
Because I know... okay. Because I know of one game that uses them as a way to forget cards.
She will come over and set down a small pot onto the table with these lovely blue flowers.
So, does this help regain memory, or does this do the opposite?
I'm told that people usually give them to others when they don't want to be forgotten.
No.
I don't think that's what I'm looking for, but that's interesting. Maybe I should maybe I should start giving out those,
Would you like to buy some?
or have people. No. Maybe later. I'm not sure. As long as I don't have reoccurring amnesia, it should be fine.
Kind of wilts a little bit at that. But sets it off to the side. Is there anything else I could help you with?
I do not believe so. Him actively trying to remember what use plants are.
You kind of see as she kind of seems to just be looking at the plants for a second. Pulls off one of the petals from it and just slowly takes a bite. Doesn't seem to have any special properties. Plucks off another one. I shall experiment.
Proceeds to vomit.
Do you
Well,
often
deadly
eat?
nightshade.
Do you often eat the plants that, or consume anything made from the plants?
Yes, I can.
All the time. That's how I know what they do.
Oh, really?
Yes. I've yet to encounter
Maybe I
anything
should
wrong
try
with
that.
doing that. So
No.
I haven't encountered anything wrong with doing that. In fact, it's how I thrive.
You have to.
Well, I don't remember really what plants can do besides maybe a salad.
Oh, they can do all kinds of things. They can poison people. They can feed people.
The
They can also melt through some people. That one,
I see.
she just points off to the side. That one eats people.
Yeah, I noticed it was rather hungry.
Sadly, I didn't get to sell my potion because of him.
Oh,
They can also be
did the
turned
potion
into
do anything?
potions. As she holds one up.
I see.
I believe this potion. What was it he asked for again? Kind of just looks at it. You see as she picks up like a notepad and just looks at it. Something about help and beds.
Do you know what that means?
Or was it bedridden?
Oh.
I wanted to be ridden in bed, not bedridden.
She kind of just looks at the notepad again before setting it down. Which, if you don't have a high passive perception anymore.
I don't know.
Anymore. Yeah, no, wild how that works.
So you.
I mean, I don't think I had a high passive perception before.
It was better. It was better than what you had.
Oh, no. Well, no, I'm pretty sure actually I have the same passive perception I've had previously.
Really? Plus one you had decent.
Yeah.
Oh well.
Tiago, that was the one annoying thing about Tiago. Let me look. Yeah, his passive perception is the same as my current characters.
Yeah, one annoying thing about Tiago, and you didn't fix it.
Why would I?
Anyway,
Over the servos.
I don't recall.
Well,
By the way, would you like to buy this potion?
No. I do not need to be bedridden or no.
Oh,
I don't think I have much of a need for that.
a shame. I'll find somebody to buy it. She kind of just pats the jar. Don't you worry.
Well, if it was an order, the person who probably wants it will be back for it.
Kind of just looks over at the plant. He never left.
Oh, oh, that's what you meant. I see. I understand now. Kev looks over at the plant. Was it painful?
I don't know.
Was he screaming?
Hard to say. It was quite muffled.
Understand. I see. Well, seeing as Fenmire here got his tea, I think we'll probably head out.
Understandable. Then I will get back to what I was doing.
And unless the Fenmire plans to do something, I guess we head out.
Alright. Fenmire, is there anything you would like to do?
Nah, I got my ingredient.
Alright. Then the two of you will make your way on out. Which, as the two of you make your way on out, you can see Nyx making his way back on into the shop. Not too far from where you all are.
We accost him. Oh, I accost him.
So I'm making your way over there then.
Really looking up what accost means. Approach or address. What's up, fuckers? No, maybe actually. Wait, which shop is he entering?
You recall that you had seen the shop before as you were addressing the Dryder lady.
Oh, so it's the magic shop.
Correct.
I follow him.
Alright. Are you entering as well then?
I guess.
Then you all enter.
Oh, just to defend Mara to follow me.
Walking in. Approaching.
You all make your way on in, and we return to Rick and Nyx. Rick, you're just gotten done telling a tale to, why the fuck did my brain go blank? I was just about to say her name.
Richard, are you here?
What the fuck, Richard?
Richard.
Richie Rich.
Portrait.
Grab him by the penis. Somebody grab him by the penis.
Yes, it is. You can see it.
And I'm like,
you can see it still sitting between Nyx's legs.
I'd like,
like
to pick
to-
up the orange cat.
I like to roll investigation on the orange cat.
Nyx, did you say you're picking it up?
I would like to pick up the orange cat.
Alright. You kind of reach down and pick it up. Which it is a bit of a chunky cat.
I'm now holding orange cat.
This thing has been following us for a while.
Yeah. Some cats do.
I would like to hold this cat, Nix, as you regale your stories to the storyteller.
I'm regaling stories.
Remember,
Oh,
you didn't
you're
get to
right.
do it last session? You were gonna
What's-
tell her, like,
What
2
stories
stories.
am I telling?
I don't know. You were gonna tell her, like, 3 stories or some shit. You just didn't get to do
her-
it.
He was gonna
I
tell
gave
her
her
about
a
building.
choice. I gave her a choice of the story that I would tell.
Yeah, what she did say, he went over it with her. And then he was going to step out to release that, and that's when you start to tell your story.
No.
Yeah, I blasted into the air. I shot some stuff into the air, so to speak.
May I see this cat?
I hold
I've
it
never
up.
actually held a cat before. I will hold the cat.
I'm about
And
to
then-
regale.
Just don't hold it by its neck.
Okay, I hold it normally. I've held pets before, just not a cat.
Well, cats are fickle creatures. Sometimes they don't like you.
You're fickle.
Hey,
Oh,
how do you know me
that's
so well?
So nobody, and Finmire, how is your tour going? I will pet the cat.
It was going fine.
Cat lets out a
I
little
showed him,
meow.
please.
I don't hate
I showed him around.
Did you show him to the bar?
Nope.
Don't
Oh.
think I need to know our buyers.
Fair enough.
Hmm.
What time of day is it, Nick?
Say it's going more towards the afternoon now.
Right.
It's time for you to get a time measuring instrument on your wrist.
Is there anywhere else you would like to explore, nobody?
I mean, I don't really know what would be around here to explore necessarily.
Would you like to
But
go
if we
to?
are wanting to do the quests, then I probably will hold off.
We'll be doing the quests in the morning.
Why not wake up? The fucking
Uh, Hmm.
May not wake up.
Oh yeah, the funeral is sometime today.
Not today, but you know
Oh.
it'll be happening sometime soon.
Hmm. I have a horrible idea.
Alright, I have something to do this night.
Yeah, so do I. Fuck. I really don't have anything.
I still don't remember what stories I'm recounting, so
Well, as I said, you had already recounted your stories to her.
oh okay.
Are. We're gonna go get. Finmire, are you hungry?
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna go eat at my aunt's.
You have ants.
Yes, a aunt, an aunt. Aspen, will you be accompanying us in your ghostly form?
With hairless right now. Fuck you talking about?
You followed us. No, did she follow us or did she leave?
She left and went to Aerith.
I see. All right, I will lead every. Well, Nix, are you also hungry?
I can eat.
Okay, good. Well, we're going to my aunt's.
Then you make your way on over, which doesn't take you all too long. Are you entering or knocking?
Knocking. I don't live here. It's in the rules.
Kind of knock on the door, and after a moment, Isaac comes and opens up the door. Oh, hello there.
How's it going?
Is there anything we can help you with?
Is my aunt here?
She is.
So we see if she was cooking anything.
I believe she is making a meal right now. Should I let you know that you all will be joining us?
If you will have us.
Of course. How many of you are there?
1, 2, 3, 4, 4,
As
5.
That would be accurate.
you kind of look at him, and you do notice that there are black marks on the side of his face that have become much more pale than last time you saw them.
Oh, Blur is also here.
What is what's on your face?
Oh, whenever Tiago blew up, it scarred me, as you saw. And, well, I was told the scars should get better, but they've actually been getting a bit worse.
I would like to do an Arcana check.
Go for it.
Get up in his face.
What is this person's name?
Isaac.
I see.
He is
Glance,
my
I am
nephew.
nobody.
kind of glances towards you. Ah, right, my apologies. Kind of just watches Rick a bit uncomfortably as he investigates him.
I'll grab him and like turn his head to look at it.
Look at me. I
22.
investigate your scars.
22?
Mhm.
Whatever these scars are, they are definitely magical, and they seem... They appear to be more of an absence of elements than anything else.
All right, Isaac. After I'm done eating, we're taken to a doctor.
A
Okay.
special doctor.
Who was the doctor you went to?
I
The
did
doctor.
go to a doctor. You told me they should get better.
Oh. Next time we go to a doctor, but we're taking you to a doctor. They seem to be magical or absent of elements in nature. But should nothing to be worried about, hopefully. But I will be taking you to a good friend of mine, Otep, or his brother, Dexter. Dexter? Right? I don't remember.
Ambrose or Otep.
Yeah, Ambrose. And he will be able to tell us more. I guess we walk in. Oh, go ahead.
Looks past. Let's see, you said to account for Blur, so 5 people.
I look.
Yes.
Is Blur with us?
Yeah. He's been sneaking around.
Fair
Yeah,
enough.
I'm sure he caught up. I hope.
Yes. Where would you?
Roll a d20, see if Blur has opted to follow you.
That's a 10.
Look around. You don't immediately see Blur.
I whistle.
My light switch. Or currently his voice acting for that moment.
Orchid and a random horse start running up to you.
But where would you like us, Isaac? And
I suppose until the food's ready, just make yourself comfortable on the couch.
I will sit on the couch with the cat.
As you kind of look back next, you can see Blur slowly trotting towards you.
Okay. So long as he's near, it's okay.
Would I know any? Would I? Well, I guess out. Would I know anything about the weird black shit on his face?
Looking at it, it does seem quite reminiscent of yourself.
Nice. that scar does seem interesting.
Well,
Though,
rather have a scar that's interesting than one that makes me ugly.
that is true. Though, your scar seems to radiate. It, it seems to radiate with seemingly a similar energy to my, I guess, kind of flexing his hand, looking down at it, to my own, which kind of confuses me. Um, what was there? It makes me curious about this Tiago person.
Be as curious as you'd like. Sadly, he's not around anymore. Though
I think I've heard a thing or two about that.
I'm sure the others
I can
here
do.
have plenty of stories they could tell you about him.
Maybe.
Rat bastard.
He was a good friend.
Rat bastard. He
was
was
a
a good friend, Burp.
All different reactions to Tiago.
But how was your journey into the forest?
As you start this conversation, Isaac will go and let your aunt know that. Yeah.
Oh
that
god,
she
you're
has-
quiet again. Don't
As-
yell, you're now at 200.
Isaac will go let your aunt know that she has more people to cook for.
All right. How was your journey into the forest?
Ours?
Yes.
It was eventful. I think we almost got attacked by some miners, though for good reason, to a point.
I see.
Slod can the things we're hunting, the Slod, they can change shape, kind of like Nick here, but from what I saw, at least I'm pretty sure it definitely was not the same.
What is a slod?
Frog people.
Frog people.
Yes. We actually in our battle, one of them ended up croaking. The other one actually escaped, unfortunately.
Is that so? And there are more of them we would have to kill.
Well, we were told there was a group, didn't we? Weren't we, Nix?
Let me check the paper. Yes.
And did you have fun, Finmar?
This scared me.
I see. I thought nothing scared you, except spiders.
They look weird.
Fair enough.
They did look rather strange.
I just pet the cat.
In short, if something approaches you in the forest and is speaking a language that you don't understand, assume it is potentially dangerous and get in a defensive position. I don't know if you should attack, because I don't really know. I know Nyx here is a shape changer, and he's rather friendly. I think.
He's pretty
Aren't you?
I
friendly.
can be.
Oh, okay.
So after we deal with the Slod, I have this other quest that we could do pretty decently. And I will show the dragon poster quest. Now, it is far away, but I think I can secure the airship to take us there.
Well, that's something you would have
An
to
airship?
talk to Miss
Are you
Aura
talking about that
no?
weird ship that was on land?
Yes, that one. And yes, I know I have to talk to her, and that's why I'm going to talk to her tonight.
Good luck with that.
I
Is this a reason he needs luck with it? Are you on bad business with them? Bad terms, I should say.
she's my fiance, and things have happened that have been working out. They were working out,
I see.
but yeah, I have a date with her tonight.
Actually, if she's your fiance, when's the marriage?
That's a great question. It has yet to be. The date has yet to be picked, I should say.
I see.
But yeah. What about you, nobody? What are your goals and aspirations?
Well, my current ones are really just hope I remember what they were.
I see.
And I guess besides that, in all honesty, I guess if I was given, well, I guess I do have some goals, but those are were given to me by my miss, and I can't quite complete those in any timely manner as of yet,
I see.
or at least I don't think I can.
And I suppose since we'll be fighting as a team, it'd be best to get know each other's abilities. I am primarily a mid-range to long-range attacker that I mostly focus on my fire and electric attacks.
All right, I'll go next, I guess.
I mean, I'm just trying to make conversation since no one else is saying anything.
I'm
Fair
eating
enough.
cereal to try and build my brain power back up. I'm sorry.
It was good. Well, I do have some variety, I guess. But I mainly work at suppressing my enemies by making them frightened of me. And depending on the situation, at least the usual method I've been using so far, I will slowly, well, not necessarily slowly, but I will get a bit more powerful as time goes on here and there, to a point, of course. I'm not going to get infinitely stronger.
I see.
Shame.
And then I imagine you've already seen Finnmeyer and Nick's fight.
Well, I can't say I've seen too much of Fenmire fighting. Nyx, his spells have seemed interesting, and very effective at making it difficult for something to sometimes do anything.
I see. Finnmeyer, is there anything you would like to tell him?
I'm music.
I see. I did not
Plays
know
very
this.
good songs
Thank you.
on his
Which
bagpipes.
he has a new instrument now.
Oh yeah.
Of chaos.
Depending, I don't know.
Wait, is Nick here? Nick, can you look at my message?
Sure.
I need it answered because I can't fucking remember it, and it kills me because I vaguely remember it, but I can't get the full picture in my head.
My apologies, I did not hear that you had sent me a message.
It is good. I just I
Would
need to
you-
know the answer.
Would you like to add anything, Nix?
Mm. Hold on.
Nobody's gonna start just staring and thinking, because I need to go to the bathroom. So I'll be right back.
My cereal is chewy.
I'm gonna go check on the food then.
Alright.
Nix just randomly materializes a bowl of cereal.
That's what I have to add.
But you make your way into the kitchen, and temporarily, we will move over to Aspen. Just seeing if you wish to do anything, or if you wish to stay with Airless side for now. Sarah,
She jump scared herself.
Sarah,
I'm sorry, I forgot I was muted.
fair enough.
Spaghetti.
I have a chronic fear of mutes.
Uh,
Oh, well, you're gonna be one real soon.
But is there anything else you would like to do other than staying with Airless, or would you want to remain there?
I kind of wanted to see if Trevin and Carlos were fighting, but I don't want to bring Aerolith over there because she doesn't want to see Carlos, but I don't want to leave her alone because she'll cry some more.
Fair enough. Well, which have you decided on?
Aerolith, darling, I'm going to sit you right here. I will be right back, okay?
She gives you a nod.
I am going to check on the boys because Lord knows I got to make sure they're not too soon for that. Anyway, so I'll be right back. Don't freak out,
Alright.
okay?
The boys and the ghosts, tales old as time.
The boys.
I go
Got the
after making
spirit
sure
in my
she's
bones.
as good as can be at the moment. I go to find Carlos and Trevin. Oh, I assume over near where my body was.
I'll say give me an investigation check. The DC is fairly low.
How's 15?
15? You begin
15.
Yeah. You begin making your way off towards the forest, and you're able to do it fairly faster than what you were before. Due to now being much lighter, you can fly a bit faster.
Are you calling me fat?
No, I'm saying going from weighing something to
I'm
weighing
teasing you.
absolutely nothing. It's quite different.
Do I hear any screams, smell fire, or...
You begin looking around, and while you can't smell anything, you can see that there is a bit of a fire in the distance.
God damn it, boys!
You make your way over, and it's very clear that there was a fight, but now both Carlos and Trevin seem to be sitting on the ground. Carlos torn to shreds, his arm loosely hanging on, his other arm heavily battered, both his legs appear to be broken. Meanwhile, Trevin, while a bit bruised, doesn't seem any worse for wear. There's just patches of fire around them as well. That doesn't seem to be spreading too much right now.
What part of don't start fires did I not say?
They both kind of look over. Both of them seeming a bit confused before Trevin kind of thinks for a little bit. First off, How are you here? Secondly, you never said anything about fires.
Yes, I did. I said cause as many as possible. Anyway, don't know, and don't know. Just kind of blinked and that was, so I annoyed the fuck out of Rick.
I see.
Also, there's a weird thing following him around that may or may not have bad intentions. So, yeah.
Huh.
I can also stick my hands in people now.
Oh. Can you do it as effective as me?
No, I can't pull anything out, but I can stick my hand in you and it will feel weird.
Lovely.
And if it was as effective, where's the money, bitch?
Oh, I haven't had time to go back to town yet. Considering, well, kind of look.
Yeah, you look like shit. What exactly did you say?
Well, I tried to explain why I did it and what happened.
Uh-huh. Trevin, what did he say?
He explained to me that he didn't try and talk you out of something that he knew wasn't
He
going
didn't
to
try to
work.
talk me out of shit.
Yes, that's the issue. He didn't bother trying to talk you out of something he knew wouldn't work.
I figured there'd at least be a 50-50. I mean, it wasn't gonna work in the first place?
The chances were very low.
Oh, you say that now, don't you?
Would it have changed what you were going to do?
I would have at least given warning.
Fair enough.
Maybe it wouldn't have changed, but I would have at least given warning instead of just vanishing off the face of the earth. Anyway, do you want a band-aid for your wounds? Not that I think it'll fix anything, but you know.
Kind of just looks down at him, so it should be fine. It's not the worst condition I've been in.
That's true, you should have done more.
USB.
Huh?
Where's the USB that has the Windows stuff on it?
Pretty sure Fiona put it over there, but I don't see it.
I'm not seeing it anywhere.
Guess let me pause this real quick.
Great question.
I don't remember. You stepped away for something.
It's not the worst condition I've been in.
You're right, Trevin, you should have done more.
Yeah,
What, didn't have the energy?
it's not like I could do much.
True. Then we just have to put up with baby him.
Yeah.
However, having said that, it is much easier to kill a baby. It's therapeutic. Don't ask me how I know that.
I thought you were against killing children.
I am. This is just secondhand accounts of people I won't name because we're no longer friends anymore.
I see.
I'm making this up as I go.
Well, I guess I'll try that at some point.
Having said that, you fix yourself, go sell that money. It all goes to him. 2. Are you hurt anywhere?
Which one are you asking that?
Trevin. He's got the heart. He needs to go sell for money. This one just fought him and beat him to shit pieces.
Kind of looks himself over. Got a good few hits in, but nothing major. By the way, is there anything I should get off of your body before we do the funeral?
That's a very good point. Let's see. Let's see, what did I have on me? Thinking.
Fire knife.
Get the fire knife, the ice knife.
That USB is apparently mine because it has a bunch of my shit on it.
The fire knife, the ice knife, all my money, the Mariner's armor that I got from that one thing where I had to fight a mimic for it, that dress with all those pockets, the bug jar,
I'm gonna turn on the light.
and the flask of holy water.
Very well. Gets up.
And it all goes to you and Aerolith. Oh, and the pocket thing, that whole, the, you know, a little pocket hole thing I had, it's got a fucking lance in it. So,
It's got
be warned,
a
it does
sword in it.
drip. Very bad, no touch stuff.
I see. Well, Trevin kind of stretches. I suppose I'll get that and I'll drag this one back into town.
Just leave him here. He'll be able to wander out eventually, won't you, Carlos?
At a point.
Yeah. It'll make some people feel better.
Yeah.
Do you want a hug?
Kind of looks you up and down. Can you hug me?
If I could pick Aerolith up, I think I can at least some kind of hug.
Sure.
Hug him. As best I can.
I don't think it's this one because it was a brand new USB. It should not be stuck like this.
Did you know?
Nope, everybody died.
Trevin will go ahead. Kind of try to hug you back, but can't really. Before kind of turning and making his way towards your body.
I follow.
Alright. Follow him over and can see your original body currently sitting on top of a bed of flowers. Upon close inspection, you can tell that your second body is kind of underneath all of the flowers, but it is mostly hidden. Trevor will kind of begin rifling through your stuff and taking everything that he needs to take. Just to make it easy for me, go ahead and send me your character sheet, just so it's the updated, well, it's the most recent one, and I can just begin copying over everything.
It's slow going, don't worry about it.
It's fine, but I suppose while he does that, and while you do that, I will also ask, do you wish to join the party, or do you wish to stay with Trevin and eventually Aerolith as well?
I'll get to the rest of these motherfuckers after making sure he gets done safe, okay? And then debate how much explosion stuff it would cost to blow up fucking the mansion with them in it. Fiery explosion, you know?
Fair enough. But, that is the case then. For now, we will focus on them as you will eventually join them.
Okay.
Yes. Rick, you make your way in there, and you can see your aunt now. Isaac also cooking.
Long time no see.
Thanks, Lily. Welcome back, dearie.
Forgot she called me dearie. How's everything here?
It's been well. Well, Isaac here did suffer an injury though. I have been watching over it, but he says he's fine.
Don't worry, I will be taking him to a doctor after we eat.
That would certainly put my heart at ease.
Where are the others?
They are currently upstairs playing.
I see. I was gonna ask, was there a time limit that you and Skylar will be here?
Not a set in stone one, but obviously we can't stay here forever.
I'm just worried that Uncle might show up.
Oh, he wouldn't show up here himself. He'd likely send somebody first to let us know when he wants us back. And then if that date comes and we don't show ourselves, that's when he'd come.
Okay. I see. Also, do you know anything about planes of existence?
I know the basics, but nothing more than that.
I see. I seem to have a person following me in a different plane of existence, or a folded plane of existence.
Oh dear, that sounds rather complex.
Yeah. But I was just seeing if you knew anything about that.
Sadly not. I'm not like you or your father. I'm no excellent researcher.
What is your job, if I may ask?
I merely act as a bit of a caretaker here and there.
I see. And then, when will the food be done? Just curious.
Since there's so many of you, it will take a little longer than usual, but it shouldn't be too long. Give me, say, about 30 minutes, if you don't mind.
No problem at all. I will go tell the others. And then I will return.
I'll ask, what would you all like to do for that town?
I got nothing. I'm just petting the cat.
I guess nobody will find a place to sit and will kind of continue his thinking.
Just vibing with the cat. So I'll lift your interpretation, figure out which cat I'm referring to.
Then each of you kind of just do your own thing for a while. And after a little bit, you can hear your aunt, or you hear Rick's aunt call out, saying, "Food's ready."
I will get up
3
and
a.m.
go eat.
After a moment, you can
I will
hear
follow.
3 kids coming downstairs and coming over to join you.
Oh God, they don't know I'm dead.
And they're not gonna find out.
Hey kids, want to see a dead body?
Hey kids, want to see a dead body?
Watch them now immediately ask where I'm at.
Where is Miss Aspen?
I literally let them fight each other in a pit, okay?
I'm aware.
We know.
Uh,
What? It was funny.
I'll just eat. If there's no conversation, I'm just eating. I'll put the cat on the floor while I eat.
Both of the
I also be doing the eating.
Both of the Isaiahs kind of just stare at nobody while they eat.
Do I notice them?
Oh, very much. They are not hiding it at all.
Fair enough. He'll kind of raise a hand, just like, hello.
What are you?
He
He's
kind
black.
of like, his eyes like slightly widen, just kind of like, not, but he's like kind of like taken back from the like straight up question.
First guy to meet a black person.
Have you? I'm a. No, I'm not gonna say that.
Immediately, you can kind of just see as Rick's aunt leans over and slaps them both on the back of the head. Come now, there's a better way to ask him than that.
Yeah, why are you black? Nobody.
Why are you black?
I mean, it's a fair question.
It is a very fair question and a very good one at that. I, however, don't exactly know.
Both kind of tilt their head. Meanwhile, Isabel kind of speaks up. But how do you not know? Even I know what I am.
Well, I don't quite have the memory of being. So until I can remember that, I probably won't know what I am till then. The one who would know who, or not who, what I am, is not currently here. I'm curious if they are doing well, but they were the last time I saw them.
Kind of just
If
look at each other questioningly.
if you were wondering how we met him at a very interesting town full of ghosts and monsters. Kind of exaggerating a little bit.
Oh, like what's been popping up around here?
Oh, for the Spirit Festival, I'm assuming.
Correct.
Exactly like what has been popping up around here, actually. Though minus the monsters.
Yeah, your cousin here. We killed a fiend
Oh, they kind
that
of
may or may.
towards you.
It was possessing a sweet lady we met, and unfortunately we could not save her. But we did set her free from the fiend's control, in a sense.
Last Rick recalls he torched her soul.
No, we torched her body. At least that's what he knows.
Fair enough.
I don't know. Oh, her soul did get torched.
Well, she's free now. We also saved, I believe we saved, the townspeople and a lady covered in tentacles.
Kind of hear Isaac nod to himself. Oh, I've heard stories about that.
Shh. Shh.
I kind of look at him and just,
You should not be
Oh.
reading Rick's books.
huh?
Exactly.
Laura kind of just sits there with a smile of a mother just sitting here. I didn't hear that.
But, when, Auntie, when you do leave, will you, I mean, you are bringing them, of course. Where are you staying now? Where's your residence?
Oh, I'm just north of Metalis, up in the mountains.
I see.
I have my own little place there that I can take anyone who needs protection.
I guess we'll have to visit one day.
Oh, you all are very much welcome to come whenever you need to.
Just on the run from the police. We need a place to hide.
Help! Cops!
You won't catch me, Covers.
What is the cat doing, by the way?
Well, did you bring the cat to the dining table?
Yeah, and then I set it down.
On the table or on the floor?
I put it on the floor.
No, you put it on the table.
I put
puts
the
it-
cat on the table. It's now
puts-
dinner.
Who puts a wild cat they found on the table?
I have to ask.
Well, somebody who plans on eating it.
Kind of look down there. He's currently just sitting under your chair.
Let me see. Do you know anyone that is missing a cat?
I can't say I do. But also, I have heard people talking about the fact that there seems to be a bit of a rabbit infestation now. So
I have seen.
I wouldn't be surprised if somebody.
It's because of that magician bitch.
I wouldn't be surprised if they just let their cats out of their house to try and deal with it.
Let's see. This one seems awfully friendly.
Then maybe it's used to being outside.
Was fighting a rabbit when we found it.
Was it?
It was, yes.
Little scrappy little fellow.
Cat just sits there with its chest puffed out a little bit.
I
Proud
hate
one,
it.
too.
A little too proud.
You'd know something about being too proud, wouldn't you?
How dare you? I put like my hand to my forehead. That hurt my feelings. Finmire, get him.
Get this man.
Get who?
Finmire, would you like to try your new instrument? Caleb.
My mic was muted.
Okay.
That's fun.
It's not fun, actually.
No?
No.
Did something tragic happen to Mike?
Yeah,
Shut up.
Mike-
Would
So
you
after
like-
I killed Jaden in real life, and I pull out new instrument.
You don't even know where I am.
You're in your home.
Oh, I'm grabbing
No,
your balls.
I'm laying in somebody else's bed in my underwear.
Okay. Anyway,
I see. Well, thanks.
He's
for
playing
that-
D&D
thanks for that
after
picture.
doing the sex.
he's with Nick right now.
John Cena.
Say John Cena.
John Schema.
John Spina.
So you're playing the music?
John Schfinkta. Yeah, I'm playing the music.
I was about to ask that.
I was so
I was
busy
like,
trying to find something else I completely forgot to actually play the music.
I've made a grave mistake.
That is.
I was like, it'd be funny if I put half my body on my chair and half on my bed. Now the chair went because it's rolly. Now I'm stuck like this.
Get up then.
Haha, stupid.
Got your ass there.
Okay, I'm gonna send an airstrike to Jane's location and Finmire's Caleb's location.
But from you said you
What you
wanted
don't know,
to
Caleb's
play your
location.
new instrument.
Yeah, Demonstra, man.
Go ahead and give me a
Demonstrama?
code check.
I'm gonna report Caleb on Magic the
I
Gathering.
don't wanna.
Account restarted.
I haven't played that in a few days.
Clint. That's a lie because I saw you playing it the other day.
It's been a couple of days. Proficient. What level are we? Just to make sure I'm not out of the loop.
9.
9.
Okay.
He's only
Nine,
level 6.
nine.
He's only level 6 over there.
Yeah. Uh, 32.
Oh, what the fuck?
He's got like a plus 12.
Plus
So is that a
10, I'm pretty
wait?
sure.
Was
Oh,
that
wait,
a
no. His performance rolls can't roll lower than 10, right?
I mean, I don't remember that part. I just know
Caleb?
I
Was
have
it? Was that a
I have
nat
expertise in
20?
performance. No, it was a 19.
Oh God.
It's
So you have a-
persuasion, not performance.
Jesus, what did you get?
I'm pretty sure I have expertise in performance.
Well, no, I'm saying the subclass you are gives you makes it so you can't roll lower than 10 in persuasion. Pretty sure, at least.
I'll have to double check that later. Maybe I'll look at my character sheet. But yeah, 32.
Yeah, you don't really do a whole lot of persuading, so it's not really been used in all honesty.
You begin to play it, and you're able to play it expertly. But you'll also begin to kind of recognize that this was a common instrument that you had been hearing in the previous town.
So that's what that was.
Wild.
I start going through the fire and the flames.
I'm sure you can recognize the song that's currently being played.
Oh yeah, of course. I turn into a chainsaw and kill everybody.
Understandable.
I turn into a small orange dog with an odd instrument sticking out of my face.
Pretty good at this, Finmire.
Happy, lucky.
Yeah.
Wow, he is calm. Is there any more conversation you all would like to have?
Nah, I'm just gonna eat.
Yeah,
No, I think just food time.
Alright.
Yo yo yo.
Then the time passes, and after a little bit, Aspen, you do make it to about where you believe they should be. Would you like to enter visibly or invisible?
Invisible.
Alright. Then you make your way on in. You can see them all sitting around the table currently. Kind of loosely chatting, but mainly just listening to Fenmire.
I loosely pull on the back of Rick's shirt.
Alright.
Do I notice that?
Yes, you can feel a slight tug on the back of your shirt.
Aspen,
I do not answer.
I see. I will continue eating.
I nudge his cup.
give him another tug and it'll be 2 tugs funny.
Hmm. You talk what?
Yeah, Aspen's tugging me right now.
I'm nudging the cup. The fuck did you get tugging from?
Anyway,
Talk on his shirt.
I will finish my food. And then wait for everyone else to finish their food.
I push a fork into his lap.
He's using his.
I catch the fork before it falls.
I go under the table and tie his shoelaces together.
I'm wearing sandals.
Time progresses, and you all do finish. You all do finish your food.
What time of day is it?
The sun is beginning to set at this point.
Alright. Well, if you all excuse me, I have to go get ready for a special event.
Special event.
Yes, that date I talked about.
He's got a hot
Oh,
date.
right.
And I will excuse myself.
As he's as he's
Me and
leaving, he'll
Abigail
mutter to
leave.
Nick.
Aspen follows him.
Oh, fucking course.
But as he's leaving, nobody will kind of mutter to Nix. Isn't all the dates you have always at least somewhat taut? Kind of pointing towards like his own hair in reference to Rick.
Oh, I mean, his hair's not really that hot. It's hot enough to heat water, but it's not like burning,
Oh, okay.
despite how it looks. Yeah, surprisingly enough, it's warm to the touch, not actual fire.
Well, he hasn't set anything on fire with his head yet, so that does kind of make sense.
Get that shit out of our DMs, Kalo. Also, Nick, I don't hope you mind. I just put on some random ambience.
Fair enough.
He also lit some candles.
But
Doors and turn the lights alone.
we'll move over to, I guess, Rick and Aspen then.
I'm heading to my brother's to go change clothes.
Alright.
And I guess I'll have Abigail bodyguard me.
Your body has been guarded.
What should I do?
Guard has been bodied.
Then make your way into your brother's and go to the room that you are staying in and begin to get dressed.
Which.
Aspen's not watching him get dressed.
Nah, she
What?
is.
She's here for
Nah.
silent
You
support.
wouldn't watch Rick get dressed. SMH.
Exactly.
Maybe if he had a pussy instead of a dick.
Well, he's got a pussy.
Shut the fuck.
He doesn't.
I mean, you ain't wrong.
Sorry.
Nick,
That was
make
just
that druid
being
thing a
stupid.
giant gangbang. Thank you.
Excuse me.
I'm trying to find the clothes.
I was just making a joke. You didn't have to make it rude.
It begins when the moon rises.
Ends when the sun sleeps.
But yes, I will be changing into this.
Damn, who's that hot piece of ass?
Watch out for the Asians.
What? Why is Pinterest showing me so much centipede shit?
You never liked human centipede.
And then I will, once I finish dressing, I will go knock on her door.
Alright. Give me 1 second.
I found a spell that I'm gonna learn next time just to make my life and everyone's life in the party so much easier.
And what's that spell?
You'll find out. It's a spell where it's actually gonna make our life so much easier. It'll make Nick's kind of harder, but
Huh?
fun. Nick likes being hard in life.
Exactly.
I actually don't know if I
Exactly.
could
You
use
know
the
what, you
spell.
got your
I'll have to
software
ask
software
Nick.
on.
I thought you said it'll make Nyx, like as in my character,
No.
kind of harder. I was like, what are you talking about?
If you must know, it's teleportation circle.
Yeah, kind of. I mean, you could. Can't you also do the same thing with the like dimension door?
It only works
Or
to
is that a higher
300
level
feet.
spell?
Dimension door only works to so many feet. This is anywhere that has another one.
You can tell she
Oh, so basically you put one down
she
in
has a
areas you
weapon
can.
similar to that one.
Alright. I'm gonna answer Jane real quick and then just it's pretty much every major temple, guild, or other important place has one, and you could just go to it.
Kind of.
But okay. She's balling.
Rat Hunter. Rat
But the
Hunter.
new forge is
Our
all legit.
respective colors. Uh are you ready?
I am.
Kinda hold my arm out, I guess to link it.
You can tell she kind of sits there and considers it for a second before deciding to link her on with yours.
Guess we'll walk downstairs and I'll say goodbye to my brother if he's here.
You do not see him.
Who's down here? No one?
Nobody is currently in the room.
Okay, hi, bye nobody. I will begin leading her
Goodbye.
to that fancy restaurant that Diva told me. Show me directions.
Roll a history check.
No, okay?
No, not really.
The die has been.
You've become familiar enough with this town, so you know where you're able to find your way around easily enough.
Nick, you can't scare me with a history check. I got a +7.
You have to help in that one.
Give me a history check. DC is currently 27.
Okay, chill out. To be fair, if I got a 1 and Nick made me walk in some back alley, I'd really hate to be the robber that tried to rob me and her. Just
Mostly
the air gets
Abigail,
taken
but-
out of him and then he gets fireball.
You walk into an alley and you see Morgan and his group.
Okay. Dimensional
Damn,
door.
what is it able?
Abigail is with us, I guess walking behind us, I assume. And I will just lead her to the restaurant
You make
with
it
some
there
ghost.
fairly easily. I'm assuming Aspen follows.
Take that as a yes.
What else would she be doing?
Fair enough.
I will go up to the guy. I guess. Is there a like hostess or
Yes,
I don't know how
you
fancy medieval restaurants work.
enter, and this place is quite lavish.
I see.
Looking around, you can see all kinds of lights, which seems to be inputs from Metalis. Throughout here, you can tell that this building is either 2 or 3 stories. You are not quite sure if patrons are allowed to the 3rd floor. But looking around, this place is quite high end and likely to be expensive.
That is fine. Table for 3. Well, yeah. Unless you would like to wait outside, Abigail.
I do not mind waiting outside.
I guess she could wait outside. And then I will... Table of 2 then.
Of course. Then please, right this way.
I will...
Lead you, take you upstairs and towards a table towards the back.
No? I will pull out the chair for her. And then I will take my seat.
We'll take it in. As she goes, acting like a gentleman suddenly.
I am one. For the most part.
Well, let's see how you do through tonight.
I will do my best. And man, this is weird.
If you would like, we can say that you spend your time with her, and you can pretty much ask the important bits that you wish to ask.
Yeah, we'll do that.
Very well.
I guess if there's any like big sections you want to do, we can do that.
Well, is there anything in particular you wish to ask her about during this time?
Just like, what do she want for the wedding? Like, what we're gonna do when we're married, shit like that, I guess.
No.
Like, we can combine our areas, or you know.
Which I'll also say, go ahead and roll me a charisma check to see how well the night goes.
Charisma. Where is that? There it is.
Hmm.
27.
Welcome to Late Nights with Rick.
Mm-hmm.
Then night goes on fairly smoothly.
I'll just send you the questions, I guess. And then I will, would you like to go back now, or would you like to walk around and look at the stars?
Well, while this is going on, I will ask everybody else what they wish to do while Rick is out on a date.
Well, I guess I am going to try and remember if that message had mentioned the time or not.
You recall it mentioned midnight.
All right, then probably a whole lot of nothing until midnight.
Nobody. What would you like to do?
What time of the? I guess I should ask what time of the day it is, but I'm pretty sure it's nighttime.
Correct.
Well then, all right. Oh. Are we still at that one place eating, or?
You all had finished your food at this point. Which, as soon as you all finished, Rick decided to leave.
Yes. He mentioned a date or something. But so I guess is the y'all kind of looking at the aunt, is all of his family like part dragon or dragon or something, or is it just
Oh no,
mostly him?
only his mother is a dragon. So his brother and sister have a bit of draconic blood in them. But his father's side doesn't have any dragon blood within them. They are all elementals.
I see. Interesting.
Quite so. His father's quite a lucky man.
Why, dragons known for how well they are? He kind of like starts the question and then kind of just stops himself, just like, never mind. Kind of looking at the children.
They seem distracted by Fenrir right now.
Oh, I'm not. No, I don't plan on continuing the
Yes, I
question in
know.
their presence. Children seem to usually catch on shit that they don't need to catch on at the worst of times. I don't need that shit.
She kind of just chuckles to herself. There are certainly a few people who enjoy their company.
Well,
If you are ever curious, I know a few girls who are willing to get around a bit.
kind of like he'll wipe his like kind of like put his hands up a little bit, just like I don't really what would be the right way to well, I guess there's only one way to word it. I'm not really looking for anybody at the moment, especially for that kind of a thing.
I see. Well, if you ever are curious, just ask Rick to get you in touch with me, and I can hook you up.
He'll kind of like actually, I guess he doesn't technically have a yeah, he doesn't have a mouth actually. Um he'll kind of just nod and just if I ever do, I guess. Sure.
This gives you a warm, lovely smile. But as you now recede into yourself, Isaac speaks up. He said he was going to take me to the doctor's.
Oh,
I guess he
I
just
could do
lost
that.
track of time.
I think I know what the doctor's is. I took somebody there previously. Actually, I probably should check on up on them. So I guess I could take you there. Also checking up on that person.
It'd be appreciated.
Hmm. If my miss ever if my miss ever contacts me again, I could maybe ask her about your condition, as she would maybe know something, but I'm not quite sure
I see.
whether or not that would be a thing. But for now, I can lead you over to the doctors. Did I ever catch the name of the doctor? Actually,
Yes, you did hear his name, as Trevor had said his name as he approached. But you heard it to be Otep.
okay. I know of a Doctor Otep that's nearby, or at least seems to be practicing nearby. He'll kind of stand up, stretching a bit. He'll look over at that. The food was actually Nick. How was the food?
The food was delicious.
I fear your food may have ruined me for other foods, but I will hope not.
Well, if I have, feel free to come over whenever you wish.
I will maybe see about doing that.
You're as frail looking as that other boy who came here, but I certainly wouldn't mind getting some meat on your bones. You do look like you need it.
Kind of just like grabs his arm, just kind of like looks at. I'm not sure if what I have, whether I have muscles or not, or meat on my bones, let alone bones. But
You have some kind of mass that you can likely increase.
hopefully, maybe I should check it. Maybe I should have the doctor check on me as well. That can wait. Um, Nix, are you wanting to come along, or are you going to stay here with Finmar?
Um, I'll stay here for the time being.
I see. Well then, Isaac, I guess come along with me. I will make sure to return him before the night, before the sun rises, of course.
Oh my, sounds like you two are going on a date.
Oh no.
I understand. Just a little bit
I'll
of
ask.
teasing.
How old does Isaac look? Or not Isaac? Actually, is it Isaac? Yeah, it's Isaac.
Yes. He seems about the same age as what Nix appears.
Okay.
Certainly, well, just a tad shorter than you, I want to say, if I recall your height correctly. But also very clearly the eldest out of the group of children here.
Yes.
But as you all head out, make your way towards the doctor. Goes by fairly smoothly for each of you. Officers check to read the questions calling in. What, yeah?
I can barely hear what you're saying.
Yeah. I'm having trouble, which I'm about to put my headphones on. Because they're charged now. Let's see. There we go. Alright. Now I should be able to hear shit better. Hopefully. Oh, yeah. Oh, I don't know if you also improved your own.
No, I've been hearing him this whole time. Ugh.
Yeah, I can hear him better now.
Yeah, Nick.
Alright.
You answered that question earlier.
Yeah.
I'll send you the rest later
Alright.
because they're not really that important. I guess the only one I would say if she would like to accompany me on a quest, which would be that dragon one.
Alright.
If also whether or not she wanted to go look at the stars because I know a spot.
She will go look at the stars with you, and she does agree to go with you on the trip.
I will pick her up, and I will warn her. It is kind of a far trip, as I'm taking her to the head of Bruma,
Alright.
which I think you said is an hour.
Yeah.
Which I don't know if the stars look good there, but I can only fucking imagine that the stars plus the ocean and the moon make it look like a very fantastic view.
You can imagine.
So I will take her there.
Just don't get Boba's attention.
No, yeah. Worst case scenario, if the fucking dream demon shows up, I'll enact Plan D.
You get then your death by Bruma snoring.
Bruma doesn't sleep; he power naps.
Yeah, I guess. On the quest. Put on. Do the test. Sorry.
Alright, Jaden.
Ow!
Listen, he said he had put on his headphones, so I had to get close again.
To be honest, because of my headphones, it's hard to deafen me.
Damn. Alright.
Don't give him a reason.
My skull gets rattled a little bit, I guess, maybe.
But, two of you make your way over there. Just as you can see, one person leaving, kind of shutting the door and flipping the sign shut. Or flipping the sign to close. What would you like to do? Jaden?
Cool. Oh, me. Okay. I thought you were still talking to him.
No. You were the one going to the doctor.
I didn't hear what you said. It just said you were just like, as this happens, and you were just talking to him about where he was going and shit. So I thought,
You make your way towards the doctor's and you can see a man exiting out. And as he exits and shuts the door behind him, he flips the sign closed.
well, it seems we have gotten here at right the wrong time.
Quite so. Now, you said you left somebody here, correct?
That is true. I guess I could ask him. Actually, I should ask. He's outside, right?
It seemed like a patient had left.
Patient left. Okay. Then I will lightly knock on the door.
Okay. after a moment, door kind of opens up, and you see a unfamiliar face. See a woman who is very much not dressed to be a doctor, as she is almost entirely naked. Kind of
I
just
see.
open up the door, her eyes half shut and a cigarette loosely in her mouth.
Good evening. Yes, good evening. I'm partially here to check up on somebody, who I, left here in the care of, I think, Dr. Otip.
Kind of,
There's a slight chance she may have grown, extra appendages.
you can tell she kind of takes a moment to process all that you're saying. Right.
She just goes, "Oh, you're the killer." Pepper sprays him.
Yes, he did say to expect you at a point. I wish you hadn't waited so long to come, but
Yes. My apologies. We got here right as you closed. I realize. I wasn't exactly, expecting to, come here at this hour.
he kind of looks past you. What about him?
Oh, he's actually the main reason why I'm here. Well, kind of. He has picked up some sort of dark energy on him, and Rick thought it would be a good idea to have him checked.
Come on in. I'll take a look at him while you check up on the other one.
Alrighty. Is she in the same room that she was put in originally, or was she moved?
She's still in the same room.
Alrighty. Thank you. And sorry for the for taking up your time.
That's no issue. I've been told I should stay open a little longer anyways.
He'll kind of I guess give a nod and will make his way upstairs, kind of stopping before heading up. If there's any issues, Isaac, I just yell out for nobody. Well, actually, you know my name. Never mind. And he'll make his way.
She'll kind of lead him over to the room that she's usually found in. Then here, just where you can faintly hear her apologizing for any discomfort.
Mm-hmm.
You make your way over and do you enter or do you knock?
I knock.
Kind of knock. Here, kind of man mumbling to himself, just, oh, who could it be at this hour? Kind of bit of groan as he seems to stretch before you come. Then you hear footsteps approach and the door opens. Just for a split second. You could have sworn that you saw something, but you're not quite sure what you saw.
Hmm.
How can I assist you? Oh, here.
Hmm? Yes, my apologies for the late hour. I thought that one person would be here. I wasn't aware that you slept here. My apologies.
Oh no, it's fine. I was just doing a bit of last minute checkup on her.
Hmm.
Come on in.
Well, that it is OTEP, right?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Brings you in and looking her over, she seems so much better than the last time you saw her.
No longer skin and bones.
No longer skin and bones. now seems like a healthy elf.
Just to make sure she didn't grow any extra appendages, did she?
Quite the opposite, actually. Seemed like some of the residue of whatever was growing those fell off of her. Kind of gestures over towards a tray that has what appears to be like dried up black chips.
I see. I'm not quite sure of the circumstances, but she was, at least as far as I'm aware, held captive by a fiend, so
Interesting.
it, I guess, did something strange to her. Though I can't, don't, I think the only other person I've seen that looks like her would be maybe Nick, so he can change shape, what, so I'm not quite sure of whether or not she should be growing appendages.
That I recall of him. Certainly a curious individual he is.
I guess that is true. Though I don't really know the ins and outs of any creatures well enough to know whether or not there'd be anything interesting to glean off of him. I barely know myself, at least in terms of,
Well, most people aren't quite familiar with their own self. Not as familiar as us doctors.
it's true. Though I find myself in, I'll find less, but fuck. Damn it.
I find my fuck.
Tripping over my tongue. Fuck. I find that as far as I'm aware, I know less about myself than the average being. Kind of taps his head. Unfortunately, most of the information up here not really there. I was told I should find out that find myself or something like that. I don't quite understand the I don't understand the how of going about finding oneself.
Well, that's something everyone's tasked with, isn't it? Find out who you really are, what your purpose is.
That's true. I guess I just have a few extra steps. I guess that depends.
We all start from different locations.
I guess that's true. Fuck. God damn it. I looked over at somebody's DMs that I had a cyanide and happiness video, and all that's playing in my head is the fucking bird in it going, "Give me your seeds, give me the seeds, man," and return to bird.
Also, here's the art of about how she looks now.
Okay. Is she doing well? I guess I should ask.
Quite so, actually. She actually woke up earlier. Was quite confused
Really?
about what was going on, but I suggested that she rest a little longer.
Yes. Well, I guess I should mention this, as I believe it will be tomorrow. I'm going to be out of town for a little while.
I see. Well,
Um,
if it your mind at rest, I can either pay for her to stay at one of the nearby inns, or I could have her stay here.
Maybe. Let's see. Okay, I'll do that. Okay. Sorry. I'm frazzled because Sarah texted me about something. Well, no, we can't do that. I couldn't do that to Kanabo. There's too many people. Oh, well, technically there's gonna be less people, but still. That would be great, but I don't think I can really ask that of you. I was charged with keeping with her, at the very least, well, I was asked to help her or keep watch over her. I don't know. I wasn't expecting to leave the city. Well, I say leave the city. I only just got here, but I wasn't really expecting to leave anytime soon.
Well, I can say she does seem like she'll be healthy enough to move around when she wakes up again, so it should be fine.
It's good. I'm not quite sure how long she was trapped where she was. As far as I'm aware, she was not necessarily that conscious during the event.
Well,
She may be confused. Well, I say confused. She was already confused to begin with from whenever she woke up earlier, but she won't really know much, more than likely know much about what is going on, at least in terms of current events.
well, I'm sure that you will be able to help each other out then.
That may be true, actually. I guess. Or, well, not at all, maybe, at the same time. I'm almost just as clueless.
I'm sure she's going to be about as clueless as you. I mean that in the least insulting way I can say.
Oh, don't worry. There are worse ways to go about going on about it. He'll kind of, I guess, reach towards his belt, and I kind of want to say this is how he keeps his money. Pouch will kind of just form there, and he'll again take it off. I guess give this to her whenever she wakes up. It's not much, as I don't have much on me to begin with, but it should, at the very least, help a little bit here and there.
Okay.
There's about 20 gold.
Okay. He'll take it from you, set it to his side.
Yes, yes, actually, I don't quite know where we are going, and that is the main issue I'm currently having, is I don't know how long I will be gone. We are going to, I think it was to take on a golden dragon, or some sort of dragon of the adult variety, I think. Maybe. Seems to pay a bit, but so it should be interesting, but I have no experience with dragons, at least in terms of fighting, so
I take
Maybe.
it you're staying with Frederick or Rick, I believe he goes by.
That would be correct, I believe. Yes. He goes,
Gives you a light nod. Well, here's hoping you'll be able to find a doctor close to wherever you are looking. I'm sure you will need it.
probably. Though hopefully, Rick knows enough about dragons to know, we can take it.
He should also know that you all won't make it out unscathed.
No, well, I wasn't really expecting to. The award seemed to be rather big.
Quite so. And equally ferocious.
I think the only advantage I have, maybe, at least advantage I can give, is I believe I can knock it out of the sky. At least, maybe.
Oh, well that certainly would be helpful. You can see as he begins kind of looking through a few drawers kind of, but you can see rows of potions.
If she's doing well, then I guess, for now I will take my leave.
Very well. Though, do take these with you. As he holds up, well, he pulls out 4 potions.
Potion?
These should help you if you all do get injured.
How much do you want for these? That's
Don't worry about it. If you all make it back, then we could discuss a price.
alrighty. I guess so. The money from the money from taking on the dragon should hopefully at least cover some of it, or hopefully cover it.
I'm sure it will. You can go ahead and add 3 superior healing potions to your inventory.
We're gonna need more than that.
And 1 supreme.
Okay. Hey, like, I'll take one of those.
Time to forget these. Let's
I
see, does
just
it
thought of
pop up in-
something. I have a crazy idea.
Let's see. So, how many potions of superior healing?
3. Then 1 supreme.
3, and then 1 supreme. Now I'm worried how I'm gonna pay that off. Fucking supreme healing potion is very fucking good. And this is how I become a target to the Eldritch Mafia. Because I made a bad deal with an Eldritch Moon Charge.
Then you just make a better deal with a different one.
Just forgets the healing potions. Is like, oh, how are those potions going to you? Oh, right, you gave me potions. Kind of pulls back out the potions. Here you go.
There you go.
Pulls them out, just looks. Oh, those could have saved Rick. Here you go.
You take these back.
You can take these back. Yeah. So it's for sure we're going to see some dragon on dragon action.
Some Dragosi.
Dragosi is I was going to try and do a combined dragon and boy pussy. But like
Dragosi.
Yeah, Dragosi.
I am not
Does that
Dragosi.
drag Bussy pop?
That Dragosi is about
confused what the fuck this is supposed to be.
What?
What do you think?
Fair enough.
Um,
Continuing.
well,
Yes.
I guess.
Well, first, yes. Let's ending our conversation that was kind of long-winded.
Yes. Well, I guess I'll thank you. I don't quite know how much these will cost me, but I will see about using them well.
I hope they serve you well. But at the same time, I do hope you won't need them.
It would probably be preferable, yes. The less healing we need, the better.
Exactly.
Exactly. People instantly die. I don't need no. No. But I guess I will let you all get some sleep and yes. He'll kind of make his way out.
Make your way out and look over and see where Isaac was likely to. Do you wish to look for him, or do you wish to make your way back by yourself?
No, I told her that I would return. I told her I would return Isaac to her before the fucking sun rose.
Alright.
I'm gonna either look for him or wait for him.
Alright. Well, you can see which room he had gone into.
Then I will step into it.
Make your way over. Open up the door. And kind of looking around. You could tell that the room that the elf was in was meant for patients. Here, kind of looking around, it almost has a bit of a darker feel to it. It's clearly not meant for patients.
Isn't patience a virtue?
After taking a quick glance around, you can see the doctor currently sitting next to him, kind of poking around at his scars, seeming to be studying it with several different instruments. You assume she noticed you, but at the same time, she doesn't really show any sign of acknowledging you.
I won't approach just yet. Well, actually, no. She's just. I don't know why. I was picturing her freaking poking his eye, and I was like, oh, I probably shouldn't start over. But no.
She is right next to the eye.
Fair enough.
But
I am back.
she still doesn't seem to acknowledge you, but you do see as it almost seems as if Isaac seems to take your presence as something to focus on. As you can tell, his eyes have been going around quite a bit, trying not to focus on the half-naked woman right next to him.
Just dragon
That
instinct.
would be.
He kind of just he'll nod and kind of understanding. I say kind of understanding. He doesn't really at all. To a point.
Fair enough.
I don't get it.
He understands how uncomfortable it could be, but he doesn't understand the uncomfortability it actually has. Is the best way to describe it.
You all sit there in silence for a little bit as she continues to draw him. Before, after a little bit, she seems to finally acknowledge you. He said that his wounds are similar to you. Or at least you said something to that degree.
It's sort of that. No, I believe, if I remember correctly, looking at it, his wounds don't actually have anything to do with me, as I only recently came to town. I don't know how long he's had said injury, but I've been around long enough. I don't believe to have caused anything like that.
You two swap places. I wish to study you.
Kind of looks at Isaac for a second.
Isaac kind of just immediately hops up off the table.
Ow.
He'll tap on he'll kind of like pat the shoulder of Isaac as he walks by him, just being like, I saved you. No. He'll kind of tap on his shoulder, nod at him, and keep going.
Which, as you lay down on this table, not quite table, but certainly not a bed, it is, the metal that you lay onto is ice cold.
I said, what's cooler than being cool? Ice cold.
But, kind of lay down, immediately she begins going over you, kind of studying your body and seeming to take a few notes. She kind of just runs through a few questions, asking you a bit of whatever you can answer, which you can answer some of it, but other bits you are uncertain how to answer. But after a little bit, she does ask, "Do you mind if I take a little bit of your blood and do a bit of work on that?"
Ev looks at her, looks at him, so kind of looks at him. So I'm not quite sure if I have blood.
Well, we can find out.
How so?
She kind of reaches over to a small table, not table, but little tray she has. Grabs it, grabs a syringe. I'm sure I could find something in there. Are you willing to let me try?
Sure.
Very well. Now do hold still. I've been told this hurts.
Oh, it does.
Just so you know, I'm just gonna keep holding this thing in my room on the shelf.
Alright.
Just so it doesn't get lost again.
She kind of holds your arm steady and will begin kind of trying to find a proper vein, which you're not sure how, you're not quite sure how well she's able to do it. But after a little bit, she does seem content on what she finds, and we'll go ahead and inject you. And after moments, you can see the vial being filled up with a black liquid. Which, it does sting a little bit. It's a different pain than what you've felt so far.
What do you mean?
Well, you've been stabbed, slashed, bashed, but this is just a kind of cold pain that kind of just almost feels more like a pinch.
Oh, okay.
Like it's painful, but not something bad.
Yeah.
But she kind of looks it over, seeming to be trying to clean up where she had taken the blood from, but seeming unsure how well she's cleaned you up. You do certainly make this quite difficult.
How so?
Well, considering I can't exactly see what I'm doing, it makes treating you difficult.
Actually, let me double check something. Where's my phone? There it is. Well, I do usually become more solid in the light. Though this may also help, as he will use one of his forms of dread, which, if I remember correctly, I've described it as my shadows kind of like drawing themselves back into me and kind of solidifying.
As you do this, you see she kind of reaches up and flicks something on, as immediately your vision goes white. Before it kind of slowly adjusts, and you can see a ring light above you. It is blinding, to say the least.
Oh my god, I can't believe she's a TikToker.
Oh, wow, I have a headache. Let me do that.
It does certainly make it a bit easier to see, but that would have been helpful earlier. Now I am done with what I was doing.
See. If I ever need any more medical assistance, I'll remember to try and do that. But say something about that next time. I guess he'll hop off the table.
She kind of... You can see as she makes sure to put that away somewhere where it'll be safe before turning towards the two of you. From what I can tell, and as you've already figured out, it most definitely is magical, but whatever it is has stopped. It has lost its energy. It will not continue to expand anymore, and whatever it is has embedded itself within his soul. So removing this is, put simply, impossible. However, it is not life-threatening, so that is a plus side. Hopefully with your blood I will be able to find a bit more information on what the potential negatives will be though. So, if you do not
Alrighty.
mind, she kind of turns her attention to Isaac for a second. Please come back here in about a week and I will give you an update on the situation.
I will let his aunt know that he will need to be back here, as I will be out of town for a little while.
Very well. He does also go on. Oh, make sure to put it on the calendar.
What's a calendar?
Oh, it's something that helps people keep track of what day of the month it is.
I can believe further with this, but well, I'll hold off. See. Well, I would hate to take up more of your night, so I will bid you adieu. Kind of giving a nod towards the doctor. Actually, I don't believe I got your name. I am nobody. Or at least that's what I call myself.
I am Tay Takami.
Glad to meet.
Hopefully, we won't have to have too many dealings with each other. Don gestures towards the table. This is what I deal with the most, which is getting corpses ready to be buried.
I see. It did feel rather uncomfortable, but I guess that would, since you don't really expect the dead to be uncomfortable.
The only room I have for patients is the one that your friend is currently taking.
Yes.
Anyway, do have a good night and stay safe.
You as well. And he will start leading. He will take us back towards his, I guess, mother's. Did I call her his aunt?
Earlier you did.
Yes.
While you do that, Nix.
Yep.
Around this point, it is getting closer to midnight.
Do I recall where this said it would be? In the town square?
Correct.
Then I'm gonna start making my way over there.
Kind of make your way there, and it takes you a little while, as it is a bit further into in town than what you are used to going. But it doesn't take you long to get there.
Okay.
As you approach, you can tell that you are not the first to arrive, but there are not many here right now.
Okay.
Though you do recognize two of them. Give me a second. Trying to think the fastest way to get one of them, which I believe is one here and the other one. You. Here. Not that one. There we go. Here is an OG. There is the first one.
Oh, it's he. I think.
And there is the second one you recognize.
Oh, it's he. One of them is more positive, the other is not.
I know both of them, and I hate one of them.
Yeah, it's crazy how that works. We both remember them.
I love both of them equally. Because I don't know who the fuck they are.
But you can tell that they are sitting on opposite sides of the town square.
Hmm. Clearly, I take residence in between the two of them. Sit directly in the center of the square.
And you kind of sit down. You wish to say anything?
What's that? Did you say something? Because I could not hear you.
Do you wish to say anything?
Oh no, nope, just sitting there.
Then
Let me turn you back up. Don't yell.
why would I yell?
Good question.
But as you sit there, kind of takes a while, but you begin to see another person approaching. A woman you recognize a little bit, though you didn't have too many interactions with her.
Bitch.
Is that the one who bit Rick?
From his response, you can assume so. But yes, it is.
I was gonna say, Rick was here. Crazy, why do you follow me? Fuck, Rick. Get out. Leave. Get out.
But as she approaches, she kind of looks between each of you with a smile. Hello there.
Give a little wave.
Contour kind of gives a slight nod. Meanwhile, Chetty kind of just eyes her for a second. I believe we are expecting one more. So, Gav moves to the side and finds something to sit on. I know Chetty is our local druid, but I haven't seen much of either of you around here. So, what's with the two of you?
Kind of shrug. There's not much to say about myself. I travel around.
Gav turns her attention to Contour. Just a traveling druid visiting a friend. Nothing more. I see. I do so wonder why we were called together.
Indeed.
So you have no idea why either?
Can't say I do.
Shame. Gav looks towards the other two. And no idea from you all either. Didn't say anywhere. Don't know. Most druids don't ever contact me. Well, I do so look forward to it. Though, if it wasn't Chetty over there who called us here, I'm curious who could get around the city well enough to make sure we all know what's going on. Quite curious indeed. With that, conversation kind of dies off, as it's very clear two of them are not interested in conversation. So unless you wish to try and keep conversation up with her, then it goes silent for a little bit.
Just sit quietly.
Very well.
It's late into the night and I've already had a fight today.
Then Jan sits in silence. And after a little while, kind of get a strange feeling for a second. Before kind of glancing around you. You notice that the center of town appears to be covered in moss at this point.
Moss. I like moss.
After moments, you hear a voice behind you. Well, it would appear that compared to you all, I am late. Though I did arrive just at midnight, so I wouldn't consider myself too late. Taking a glance behind you, you see a rather frail looking old man. His clothes seem fairly worn, and he doesn't give you the feeling of a druid at all. He seems more kind of like a tinker, if anything. Copper goggles sitting on top of his head, and leather clothing, or not clothing, leather apron on the front of him. Seems to be quite a bit of a tinker, and one that works with, just judging from some of the accessories on him, somebody who tinkers with things that are very small. I do apologize if this was a little inconvenient to all of you.
I found no inconvenience from meeting.
That's good. Nothing off to my shoulders either. After all, the rest of my family loves to take care of their own business around this time of hour, so I'm free to do whatever I wish. I'm passing through. Nothing here. Cherry kind of just stays silent, watching from a distance. Well, I've called each of you here as I've noticed a little bit of an issue, and I will take a part of the blame for the issue that has arisen. There seems to be something here corrupting a bit of nature, and as I don't have the strength left in this body to be able to deal with it myself, I was hoping that those of you here who seem to care about nature could assist me. So, would you be willing to lend this old man your ears?
By all means.
Thank you. At this point, Cherry kind of speaks up. If this isn't anything important, you're just some old man who happens to know how we write in our trees, and I'm leaving. I have more pressing matters to attend to. Besides, looks towards you, I'd rather not work with somebody who's caused me issues already.
I have nothing to say to any of this.
Raises his body up a little bit before turning leaving.
I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't remember what I did to him. I just remember that there was a situation.
You helped buy Rick away from him.
Oh, right. Oh, yeah. Issue. Prick.
But watches him leave. Very well. Then looks to the other two. Are the two of you willing to assist me? Contour puts on a sigh. I'll listen to the issue, but I can't promise anything. If it's interesting, I can help. But if it's not, then I'm not going to break a nail over it. heart of the issue is close by. A woman who I've taught a few of my tricks to has recently set off and left one of her creations to crop the woods nearby. A few have reported it to be a hut and nothing more, but in reality it's a beast controlling the hut. And on top of that, she seems to be traveling this continent, leaving more and more creations around. I'm afraid she views this continent as nothing but a testing grounds and has her sights on the main continent close by to us. So I must ask that you all help me stop him and stop her before she actually leaves here.
That would mostly be for the best.
I could look into it a little bit, but I promise nothing. Sounds like a hassle, but I suppose it wouldn't hurt. Perfect. Please. I'll give you as much information as I can, but sadly I have not seen her creations too often lately. The one nearby, she based it off of a hut that I told her a story about. Well, a witch's hut, I should say. She created I told her the story of a witch from long ago named Baba Yaga. And the hut she made was based off of the hut from the story. So, it was likely to be quite fast and have a few magical means of harming you. And on top of that, it may even have a few curses it could throw at you.
Mm.
Yes.
Hmm.
Sound like you were going to say something.
It's mainly more just like thinking to myself.
I can say, if you all have any kind of anti-magic, it should be susceptible to that. And as it is a unnatural creation, poison or psychic won't work against it.
Hmm.
Later down the line, if you all do see her, I do ask, please don't try to kill her. If you can reason with her, I would like to have my assistant back.
What does she look like?
It is hard to describe her due to her race being uncommon, but she has pale skin with blue markings on her, and she will have wings on her back, similar to a bird's wings, but much larger.
Would I know what he's referring to?
Roll me a nature check.
21.
You believe he is referring to an Asimar, which are very rare people in these parts.
Do I know where they're from?
You've only heard rumors that they come from off the continent, but it's unconfirmed of where they come from. You know, in Alu, they said that they come from bloodlines of gods that have been lost, but that is also unconfirmed.
Well, I do believe I've heard of that kind of race before.
Oh. You may have the best chance of actually recognizing her if you see her. If you do see her, then do let her know that I am looking for her, and would be willing to accept her back.
Well, as has been stated, I can make no promises, other than that I will try.
And that is all I can ask you to do.
Ow, back.
If I can assist you in any way possible, then I am more than willing to help.
I don't think there is much I would need. Just the time to actually begin searching.
Very well. Then, if that is the case, we'll let you move on with your night. Kind of gives a polite bow before standing upright and turning and making his way off into the distance. Pontor kind of speaks up. Could either of you actually get a read on that man?
Can't say I could.
Neither could I. He seemed... It's strange. He seemed quite beyond anyone that I've talked to. If he is a druid, he must be an archdruid. If so, who knows how old that man is? To look like that while being an archdruid? Probably could give Bruma here a run for his money in terms of who's older. If we are to be working together, then I so look forward to this. Do either of you have any way that we could contact each other?
Can't say that I do. Let me think. None that I know of, unless we were to find sending stones.
Then I suppose leave that to me. I will purchase some for us and deliver them to each of you. Where could I find each of you?
I'm right here.
Right here, man.
Well, I'm staying with Lord Konobo. However, I will be leaving in soon days,
I see.
either tomorrow or soon after.
Then, I will try to get this to you before then. And you? I'm currently staying at the Sun Drop Inn. Ooh, close by to me. You'll be easy to find. Well then, I suppose if I have some shopping to do, then I must be on my way. Toodaloo. She turns and begins to walk.
Well then. Interesting to say the least.
Quite so.
How have you been, by the way, consort? It's been some time since we spoke.
I have been well. Certainly better than last time I saw each of you.
That was the, how should we say, the Dream Demon incident?
The flashback
Correct.
incident.
Yes. Yes, I do recall. I apologize on behalf of everyone involved.
Though I suppose technically we did have a... Well, you all did encounter something of mine fairly recently as well.
Oh?
I believe you all had run into my dragon. You mentioned seeing someone familiar.
Dragon.
Back when Rick had gotten kidnapped.
Oh. Okay. Huh. Well then. I suppose I shall head back and take some rest before any surprising events take place.
Well, I'm going to look into I'm going to do a little bit of scouting to see if I can't find that hut.
Ah. Along with that, I do have a paper from the mayor's assistant about said hut, and I will pull it out of my bag and hand it to him to look at.
And takes it, looks it over. Not gives me a record. So thank you.
Absolutely. And don't hesitate to call on me as long as we are both in the city.
I will let you know if I find anything.
All right then. And I will turn and take my leave.
He will make his way out of the area as well.
Oh, ow.
I will ask each of you, what do you all intend to do for me?
I guess after returning Isaac back to his aunt and letting her know about it, about the what would be the right word? I guess the fact that the doctor wanted him back by the week after. I guess you would see if Fenmir's still there, and if he is, ask him if
You were dying, Jaden.
I'm dying. You're dying.
Well, now you're fine.
Something said to me because
I'm back.
I just blanked for a minute.
Fair enough.
It's like,
Well, I had to ask what everybody intends to do.
I'm waiting to get to the head of Bruma.
Fair enough.
Oh, I'm going back to Konobo's house to rest.
I plan on going to combos, but first I will check up on them after dropping Isaac off.
I gotta make a new batch.
Making
Well,
tea.
did you stay at Rix's aunt? With Rick's aunt, or did you wander off once everybody else had begun to set out?
Yeah. Aimlessly travel
Oh,
in a specific direction. Aimlessly travel in a specific.
roll me a d4 then.
Holy dolly. Da, 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 One is the loneliest number that
Then, traveling north, make your way up into, well, you know, these spiders area. And kind of looking around, you can tell that the area has at this point been cleaned up a little more and seems to be a bit more lively. There seems to be a lot more spider folk here than last time you were there.
Whoa. Bunch of stuffs.
You also do notice that there are quite a few spirits out at this time of hour as well.
Whoa.
But I will ask, how long would you like to head in that direction?
10 minutes.
Then make your way in that direction for a while, and after that amount of time, look around, and seems like you're more in a residential area.
Huh. This ain't where it's supposed to be. Wait, it is. Wait. If it's residential, residents are where people stay. And I stay at Conobos. I nailed it.
Presidente.
What would you like to do out there?
Find Conobos.
Fair enough. And begin to wander, and fairly sure you know the way from here to get to Convos. With it being you, you do certainly know the way. So, it doesn't take you long. Which also seems, due to the timing, you are the first person to make it to Convos.
Yeah, I will say if I didn't notice that he wasn't there, then I would just head back to combos.
Which you also said you want to make some tank tea.
Yeah.
Roll me, I'll say roll me a performance check.
15.
15? I don't know. Kind of blend them all together, and I'm assuming you're drinking it instantly.
Gotta taste a sip.
Kind of sip.
New flavor.
Just fair warning, I may be getting called soon to let the dogs out. I don't know if that's them barking or a neighbor's dog.
You're the one who did that.
Interesting. I'm trying to think how that tastes. But fair enough. It almost has this like sharp, dry taste to it as you drink it.
But it's wet. How is it dry?
That's what I'm asking.
I think dry is usually meant as like a not sour, but I don't know the best way to say it. Hold on. Less of a sweet flavor and more of an astringent bite.
Fair enough.
Typically relied upon flavoring agents like herbs, spices, citrus, or bitters.
So it seems like it needs something extra for it to really get there, but it does seem to have a pretty nice foundation.
I'm not building a house.
Huh. Huh.
Huh. Huh.
Time passes, and I will say nobody is next to arrive. Now, before that, we will focus on Rick.
Yippee!
You do make it to Bruma's head. Which
Sorry, I mean,
it
go
is,
ahead.
it is a beautiful sight here.
I guess I will set her down,
Uh-huh.
and I guess we'll just sit, and I'm going to draw her,
Uh-huh.
plus the night sky and everything else.
Give me a performance check.
Ha ha ha! You fell right into my trap card. At the time I opened up the D&D app on my phone, Sarah sent me 4 messages. Performance?
Yes.
Fucking 25.
25? Alright. Then, kind of begin to draw her. And after a while, kind of looking over it, you can notice that at points, without even realizing it, you almost gave her this red outline to her.
What do you mean by red outline?
Like, you were kind of reminiscent of whenever you had drawn pretty much the silhouette before, but not as strong, and it seems to overlay over her.
I will kill you and your whole deed. I will end your bloodline.
Which the only reason why you're able to notice it is because you are the one drawing it, but you don't believe anybody would really notice it. Plus, even if they did, it would almost seem more like it's just to make her pop out more compared to the background.
This might seem like a weird question. Do you know any wizards at all?
I know
Friend or foe?
we have a few that are employed by us, but I don't know them on a personal level.
Any that might, I don't know, don't like you? Or like you too much?
dislike me or my family. He paid them all quite handsomely.
I see. I want to test something. How good is your drawing skills?
Let me find out. Do I even have her on this phone?
You might not have made her.
I've made her. Yes, I do have her. Alright, something got fucked up on her.
How so?
She has an intelligence of 0.
Yeah, that's not right.
Woman moment.
Dating a corpse, my guy.
Oh, did fucking Kayla?
Woman.
So that's why I like Fimar so much. He reminds me.
He reminds you of yourself.
Give me one moment to roll a set.
I mean, she builds ships. I imagine her intelligence has to be pretty high. Because she's definitely not a dumb blonde.
She's smarter than you.
She kind of needs to be.
Or at least wiser.
She's definitely feisty.
Well, you've known that. It's just only come up recently.
I'm pretty sure she made. Never mind. I can't say that.
She made your penis fall off.
She made my cock disappear. Help.
She's gonna use her blood bending to. Well, she's air. Never mind.
It's gonna explode your lungs from the inside.
Spread your dick and swallow your ass. Get bent, loser. Penis blast.
Yeah.
I hate that you have that memorized.
Look, all I'm doing is waiting for until I find a homebrew spell called
Wait.
Penis Blast, so I can quite literally just chant that and be like, "Oh yes."
You disabled.
Actually, I need to play an old man wizard. Actually,
Damn it.
that's something I do need to do.
You've got fucking soundboard disabled, and I have.
Yeah, I fucking
I have
do.
penis blast as a soundboard effect.
Look, there was one session that was pretty much almost canceled because everyone was fucking just blaring it.
I'm not the greatest artist, but I've certainly improved due to my sketches.
Can you try drawing me? I would like to test a theory.
I suppose I can, though no judging.
I will not judge. And Nick, I'm gonna go ahead. Oh, you just sent me. I'm gonna go ahead and luck her roll.
Okay.
Well, she has luck.
That is a natural 20.
Well, never mind.
Well, that's with the luck.
Nick, why is the answer yes?
Oh, I honestly only read that last bit.
Well, I mean,
I skipped forward one word, I should say.
yeah, I was like, one word changes that whole sentence.
Yeah, I only skipped forward, like, I skipped one word, apparently. But, I will fix that in a second.
You such a rat, the last one? I would like real answers at some point.
You just watch as she kind of begins drawing. And it takes her a while, but at a point she does finish. And as she hands it to you, kind of sit there questioning this woman for a second, as you can't judge me for my drawing, She drew it so much better than what you did.
Okay, this is not judging, but you kind of blew mine out of the water.
Well, thank you.
Nick, is there any red line around me?
You don't see a red line around you, but you do notice it around the irises of your eye and throughout your hair.
I see. This is getting concerning.
You're about to get jumped.
So, since this involves you now as well, I will let you know on this ever-growing circumstance that seems to be affecting you now. Now it makes me think I should draw all my friends and family. I will fill her in with I will I will catch her up to the man between realms and the collapsed, planes, and then I will explain. Well, I guess I could just do that. And there seems to be the same red coloring around you, and then you drew it here. And I'll point out the lines, and I will also show her the old drawings of the man or this person. And I have no idea what any of this means.
I can't say that I've heard of anything like that either. So I suppose whenever I head back when I head back home, I can take a look through our libraries and take a look at anything else, at your libraries as well, and see if I can't find anything for you.
I have also kind of come up with an idea to make travel for you easier, in a sense.
And that would be?
I'm going to try to learn the teleportation circle. I don't know when I'll get to learn it, but I'm going to try to connect it to one in Metalis.
Oh.
So if you could set one up for you, I can maybe connect it.
That may be a little bit of an issue.
Oh?
I don't know how much you dabble into the arcane territory. I believe. Let me double check.
But if you're looking at what spell that is, I can learn that spell.
I know you can learn it. I'm checking where the arcane district is in comparison to yours. I believe it is your neighbor.
I think it also is my neighbor, yeah.
It is.
Well, the thing is, I don't know how you have it, but it should be in every guild, and so it's like major thing.
Well, I'm not sure if you know, but the arcane district holds most of the control over all the portals to enter Metalis. Simply because it is so nobody can sell the portals to the other kingdoms and risk an invasion that way. So for us to set up a portal between here and there, we will have to form a contract and buy the rights to do this.
Could you see on how much that would cost and so forth? Tell them I can guarantee its protection at the capital of Bruma.
Very well.
Because I'll put it in a special, very protected spot.
Because I'm Batman.
I will see what I can do.
Alright. Are you ready to return, or would you like to sit out here a bit longer?
We can stay out here a little bit longer, and then we'll head back.
Alright. I will sit with her.
Okay. Then you will rest there for a little longer. After about 20 or so minutes, you all make your way back.
Alright. I will walk her to her room, I guess.
Alright. Right. That. I believe the rest of you are going to rest as well.
We schlumbling.
Then
Like, almost immediately. Go ahead.
that is where we will end the session for now, with everybody resting.